So, today I will reveal an easy and effective method to eliminate wrinkles and sagging skin with just one spoonful before going to bed. Do you feel that no matter how many creams and treatments you use, your skin keeps losing firmness and elasticity? Here, I give you the solution. And at the end, I will tell you the most common mistakes that cause many people not to see results. Let's get started. Most people think that skin loses firmness just because it sags with age. The logic seems clear. If I hydrate and put on cream, it should improve. But even so, wrinkles keep appearing and the skin looks saggy. And that creates frustration because we feel that we put in effort and care, but the results are never what we expect. Do you know why this happens? Because you are looking in the wrong place. It's not that your skin is weak, nor that your genetics are cruel. It's that you are attacking the symptom, not the cause. Imagine that your skin is like a fabric that needs internal support to stay firm. That structure depends on collagen, elastin, and the energy of your cells. If those supports don't work properly, the fabric loosens even if you paint it or moisturize it on the outside. It's like trying to tighten an old hammock using only the top thread. No matter how much you stretch it, the base remains loose. But it's not just that. The skin is not only the superficial layer you see in the mirror. It is a complex organ with several layers. The epidermis, which protects against the environment, the dermis, which gives strength and elasticity, and the subcutaneous tissue, which acts as a cushion and support. Each of these layers depends on specific cellular processes to stay young and firm. And if one of these processes fails, the whole system suffers. Collagen, for example, is like the scaffold of the skin, giving it structure and support. Without enough collagen, the dermis loses firmness and the skin sags. Elastin, on the other hand, is what allows the skin to return to its original shape after stretching. Over the years, elastin production decreases and the skin hangs more easily, especially in areas like the neck, jawline, and under the eyes. And then there are the fibroblasts, those cells that produce collagen and elastin. They need energy, nutrients, antioxidants, and oxygen to do their job. If they lack something, they cannot repair the skin properly, and aging accelerates. It's like having workers on a construction site without tools or electricity. Even if they know what to do, they simply cannot. But the story doesn't end there. External factors also play a fundamental role. Sun exposure, even for short periods, damages collagen fibers. Pollution, with microscopic particles and toxins, generates oxidative stress, chronic stress, lack of sleep. Or a poor diet full of sugars and ultra-processed foods accelerate the loss of firmness and the appearance of wrinkles. All these elements produce free radicals, highly reactive molecules that damage collagen and elastin fibers and make wrinkles appear faster than you expect. Think of your skin as a building. Collagen would be the metal structure that holds everything up. Elastin, the springs that give flexibility, and cellular energy, the electricity that makes every piece work properly. If the structure rusts, the springs break, and the electricity fails, the building gradually deteriorates. Applying cream would only be like painting the walls without repairing the foundation or the electrical system. It may look nice on the outside for a while, but it doesn't solve the underlying problem. That's why if you really want your skin to regain firmness and elasticity, it's not enough to treat the surface. You have to attack the root of cellular aging, nourish the dermis from within, restore collagen and elastin production, protect against free radicals, and ensure that the cells have the energy needed to regenerate every night. This includes not only the correct nutrients, but habits that enhance regeneration. Deep sleep, maintaining a diet rich in antioxidants, protecting the skin from sunlight, and avoiding toxins that damage it. Only then can your skin look firm, radiant, and younger. And not just for a few minutes after a cream, but truly and sustainably. Because when you attack the root of the problem, the skin stops fighting gravity and time and begins to regain the vitality you thought was lost. Before continuing, write the word healthy skin if you commit to taking care of your skin from today onwards. Let's continue. The real mechanism behind wrinkles and sagging is much more complex than it seems. Skin doesn't age just because of a lack of creams or the passage of time. It is a biological process that occurs at the cellular level and depends on everything functioning in harmony. Your skin regenerates mainly while you sleep. At night, while your body rests, the cells activate repair processes that are essential for keeping it firm and radiant. They produce collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid, and also eliminate toxins and waste accumulated during the day. It's a true internal maintenance job, a night shift that renews your skin. But if something fails in this system, if any part of this process doesn't work correctly, regeneration is interrupted and the skin ages faster. Damage accumulates, collagen fibers weaken, elastin loses its ability to stretch and return to its original shape, and the skin begins to lose firmness and density. The most common silent cause behind this problem is a deficiency of vitamin C and specific collagen, nutrients your body needs to keep the skin firm, elastic, and wrinkle-free. Many people never realize they have this deficiency because the effects are invisible during the day. It is at night, during regeneration, that the difference really becomes noticeable. If the cells don't have what they need, the internal scaffold is not rebuilt and sagging, and lines start to appear or deepen. Vitamin C, besides being known for its role in the immune system, is absolutely fundamental for collagen synthesis. Think of it as the biological glue that holds together the fiber network in your dermis. Without enough vitamin C, fibroblasts, those cells that produce collagen and elastin, cannot properly make this important protein. And if collagen production is affected, the skin loses structural support. The result is sagging, loss of elasticity, and more pronounced lines. But it's not just a matter of collagen and vitamin C in general. The type of collagen and how your body processes it also matters. Hydrolyzed collagen, for example, is absorbed better and reaches directly the cells that need it most. And if you don't give your skin the correct combination of nutrients at the right time, the entire internal machinery slows down. It's like trying to build a building without the proper blueprints. You may have bricks and cement, but you won't know where to place them to make the building strong and stable. That's why many times external treatments like creams, oils, masks may seem effective in the short term because they hydrate and smooth the surface, but they don't solve the root of the problem. The real transformation happens from the inside when your body has all the nutrients needed to regenerate the dermis, repair damaged fibers, and restore the elasticity and firmness of the skin that seemed lost. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you want more videos on how to rejuvenate your skin. Okay? First, routine tests rarely check for optimal vitamin C levels in older adults. This is something many doctors don't include in standard checkups because most studies focus on detecting severe deficiencies, not the levels that truly optimize skin regeneration. And here's the key. Your skin needs levels higher than the minimum to prevent scurvy. It needs levels that actually allow fibroblasts to produce collagen efficiently. That is the difference between simply surviving and keeping your skin firm and youthful. Second, many collagen supplements you buy at pharmacies or health stores simply do not absorb properly. Not all collagens are the same. Some have molecules too large for the intestine to absorb. Others are not combined with nutrients that facilitate their transport to the skin. And many are taken at times that do not coincide with the night cycle of cellular regeneration. If you take collagen just before bed or very early in the morning, your body may process it, but your cells won't use it at the moment they need it most, which is at night when they activate their most intense repair processes. Imagine your skin as a garden. You can pour water on top all day, but if the soil, which would be your cells, doesn't receive essential nutrients, the plants, which would be your collagen and elastin, will never grow firm, never develop strong roots or sturdy stems. And it doesn't matter how many nourishing creams you put on the surface. If the soil isn't well nourished, the flowers will wither prematurely. Additionally, there's something almost no one explains to you: the biological timing of your skin. At night, the dermis has windows of maximum activity, moments when it absorbs nutrients and generates collagen and elastin more efficiently. If nutrients arrive outside that window, the cells simply do not use them optimally. It's like having workers ready to build at 2 in the afternoon, but the materials arrive at 10 at night. Even if everything is there, nothing can be built efficiently. And that explains why many older people feel that despite their efforts, wrinkles continue to increase and skin loses firmness. It's not that they aren't trying, but the crucial information was never told. The skin needs specific nutrients in the right amount and at the right time to regenerate naturally, and standard tests and treatments neither detect nor provide it. If you understand this, you also understand why there's so much frustration with creams, masks, and miracle products. They are working on the surface while the foundation continues to lack what it needs to rebuild from within. The real change happens when fibroblasts have everything they need to repair, rebuild, and strengthen the skin's internal structure. And when that reconstruction coincides with the natural regeneration cycles of your body. That's why, although everyone talks about hydration or smoothing lines, very few talk about the invisible but critical part: internal nutrients, correct absorption, and nocturnal timing. Ignoring this is like watering plants without preparing the soil. Something may grow, but it will never reach its full potential. If you really want your skin to benefit deeply and start regenerating from within, it's not enough to take collagen and vitamin C in any form at any time or with the idea that something will work. Skin regeneration is a delicate biological process that depends on synchronizing nutrients, cellular energy, and repair cycles. There is a method, a rhythm, a way to integrate it into your routine that maximizes its effects and allows fibroblasts to work exactly as they should. Before bed, 1 spoonful of hydrolyzed collagen combined with vitamin C can be an incredible tool to activate your skin's nighttime regeneration. But doing it correctly is what makes the difference between a mild effect and visible, lasting results. Before revealing the method, tell me in the comments which country and city you are from. I want to get to know you a little better. Okay, first, the timing. This is one of the most overlooked aspects, but also one of the most important. Do not take the mixture just before bed. Digestion and absorption need time so that the nutrients truly reach the cells when they need them most. Ideally, take it 1 to 2 hours before sleeping, allowing the body to process, transport, and distribute the nutrients to the dermis and subcutaneous tissue just as the skin enters its most active repair cycle. During the night, your cells do not sleep. They activate to produce collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid, as well as eliminate toxins accumulated during the day. If the nutrients are not available at that moment, much of the effect is lost, and you would be wasting the opportunity to take advantage of the most powerful biological window. It's like preparing the soil of a garden before the rain comes. If the soil isn't ready, the seeds won't sprout, and the garden will never reach its full potential. Next comes the dose. Many make the mistake of thinking that more is better, and this is especially common with collagen and vitamin C. Effectiveness is not measured by the amount you consume, but by the absorption and consistency with which your body receives what it needs. Moderate doses, scientifically studied for skin regeneration, are sufficient for fibroblasts to work efficiently and produce high-quality collagen and elastin. Taking more than necessary does not speed up the process, and in some cases can even create imbalance, affecting the absorption of other nutrients or overloading the digestive and renal systems. The key is to give your skin just the right amount at the right time and consistently so that each cell receives exactly what it needs without waste. The third point is consistency. Skin regeneration is not immediate. It is not a switch that turns on and off overnight. If you have had pronounced wrinkles, sagging, and loss of elasticity for years, you cannot expect them to disappear in a matter of days. The skin needs time to rebuild its collagen, strengthen elastin, reorganize the internal team structure, and restore cellular energy. Usually, visible changes begin to appear between 4 and 8 weeks of consistent use, but internal benefits start much earlier. Fibroblasts activate, the dermis begins to receive support again, and each night the foundations that will sustain future firmness and elasticity are strengthened. It is a gradual process, but deeply real and sustainable. It is not a temporary cosmetic effect, but internal repair that endures over time. Finally, regularity is essential. Taking the supplement every day at the same time allows your skin to learn to regenerate predictably. Cells work best with consistent signals. Biology loves routine. If one day you take your collagen at 7:00 p.m., another at 10:00 p.m., and another day you forget, the skin receives conflicting signals and fibroblasts cannot synchronize their activity, wasting a great opportunity for regeneration. Regularity creates a reliable pattern, a natural rhythm your skin recognizes and responds to, gradually restoring firmness, elasticity, and radiance consistently and progressively. When you apply this trick correctly, you are doing much more than superficially nourishing the skin. You are restoring the internal regeneration machinery, strengthening the foundations that support your youth, and ensuring that each cell receives exactly what it needs at the precise moment. It's like starting an engine that had been running at half speed for years. First it activates slowly, then gains momentum, and finally the entire system begins to work optimally, harmoniously, and sustainably. And as this process repeats night after night, your skin begins to transform from the inside out, regaining firmness, elasticity, and a younger appearance that does not depend on temporary cosmetics, but on real and deep and lasting regeneration. If you truly want your skin to benefit from collagen and vitamin C, it is not enough to take the supplement and wait for results. There are small daily adjustments that can exponentially multiply the effects, and make nighttime regeneration much more effective. It is not just about ingesting nutrients, but about creating an internal and external environment that allows the cells to work at their maximum potential so that each fibroblast can produce collagen and elastin without interruptions, and the skin receives everything it needs exactly when it requires it most. First, sleep well. Deep sleep is not just rest. It is the moment when your skin truly regenerates. During these hours, fibroblasts are maximally activated, producing collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid, and eliminating toxins accumulated during the day. But not all sleep is equally restorative. A cool room between 18 and 20 degree IC helps the body enter deep sleep phases and remain in them for several hours. When body temperature drops, blood circulation improves, tissue oxygenation is optimized, and cellular repair processes accelerate. Sleeping in an environment that is too warm, too bright, or uncomfortable fragments these cycles, and even if you spend 8 hours in bed, your skin will not receive the same quality of regeneration. Even seemingly small factors, such as bedding, posture, or humidity, can influence this. Every detail matters for the body to reach that deep sleep that activates complete cellular repair. Second, magnesium and antioxidants. These act as internal allies of collagen and vitamin C, enhancing their action and protecting the skin from damage. Magnesium relaxes muscles and nerves, regulates cellular function, and enhances GABA activity, the neurotransmitter that calms the nervous system. This allows sleep to be deeper and uninterrupted, avoiding disturbances that affect dermis regeneration. On the other hand, antioxidants protect collagen and elastin fibers from damage caused by free radicals, those unstable molecules generated by stress, pollution, sun exposure, and unhealthy lifestyle habits. Consuming foods rich in antioxidants, such as nuts, seeds, spinach, avocado, and fruits with vitamin C and E, ensures that cells have the protection they need and that fibroblasts can work efficiently. Additionally, certain antioxidants help reinforce the cell membrane and facilitate nutrient absorption, creating a virtuous circle of regeneration. Third, proper hydration throughout the day. Maintaining constant and distributed hydration is key for nutrients to reach the deeper layers of the skin. Drinking enough water not only prevents superficial dryness, but facilitates the transport of amino acids, vitamins, and minerals to the dermis, where collagen is built and elasticity maintained. Hydration also helps fibroblasts function optimally, improves local circulation, and allows cellular repair metabolic processes to be carried out effectively. Do not wait until you are thirsty. The key is to maintain a constant water supply throughout the day, spreading intake over several doses, so that at night the cells have everything they need to efficiently activate regeneration. Even small amounts of water combined with fruits or water-rich foods help keep the skin nourished and flexible. Fourth, avoid excess sugar and alcohol. These habits silently and progressively accelerate sagging and skin aging. Sugar, by binding to collagen and elastin fibers, makes them rigid, brittle, and less functional in a process known as glycation, which reduces the skin's ability to regenerate and maintain elasticity. Alcohol, in addition to dehydrating, interferes with the absorption of essential vitamins and minerals for cellular regeneration, overloads the liver, and increases oxidative stress in tissues. Reducing these habits not only protect existing collagen and elastin, but also enhances the effectiveness, clears throat, of the collagen and vitamin C you are taking, ensuring that each cell has an optimal environment to rebuild the skin from within. At the same time, reducing sugar and alcohol improves sleep quality and decreases inflammation, factors that directly impact the appearance and firmness of the skin. When you apply these adjustments consistently, you are creating a perfect ecosystem for the skin to regenerate, where fibroblasts can work without interruptions, collagen and elastin fibers remain, and cellular energy flows efficiently. When you begin nourishing your skin from within, combining collagen, vitamin C, and the daily adjustments we outlined earlier, you will notice that the changes are not immediate, but they are consistent and sustainable. At first, it may seem like nothing is happening, but your skin begins to work silently from within, activating processes that had been dormant or inefficient for years. It's like starting an engine that had been idling. At first, the movement is subtle, almost imperceptible, but with each cycle, it gains strength and coordination. The first few weeks are crucial. During this time, the cells begin to adapt to the new nutrients and the fibroblasts activate. You will notice that the skin feels softer to the touch, with a slight sensation of firmness, as if the dermis is beginning to regain its internal support. It is also common to perceive deeper hydration. Tightness in areas such as the cheeks and forehead decreases, and a natural glow begins to appear, something that was often lost with age. This softness and lightness are the first signs that the micro damages accumulated over years are beginning to repair, and that your skin is responding to the correct signals of nutrition and cellular regeneration. As you move into the first and second month, the changes start to become more noticeable and rewarding. Fine lines around the eyes, forehead, and lips become less pronounced, showing recovered elasticity. The skin reflects light more evenly, revealing a healthier, more youthful appearance, as if it had regained its internal glow. Texture softens. Dry or rough areas begin to balance out, and small folds tighten slightly, thanks to the progressive reorganization of collagen and elastin fibers. This is a key moment for motivation. What once seemed impossible is now visible and coincides with the internal changes that had already been happening silently since the first week. The skin is learning to regenerate more efficiently, and the results begin to confirm that your consistency is paying off. When you reach months 3 and 4, the results consolidate and become much deeper. More pronounced wrinkles, such as expression lines on the forehead and around the eyes, soften significantly. Sagging in delicate areas like the neck, cheekbones, and jawline is reduced, and the skin regains firmness and overall toning. It is no longer just a light sensation of softness. The internal structure of the skin reorganizes. Fibroblasts work more efficiently, and the dermis begins to naturally support the skin. The changes are not spectacular overnight, but they are real, gradual, and lasting, because each cell has received the nutrients, rest, and protection it needed to function properly. One of the most common and least visible mistakes is not optimizing digestion. Many people believe that simply taking collagen and vitamin C is enough for the skin to regenerate, but if the digestive system is not working properly, much of those nutrients never reach where they are needed. Issues such as constipation, gastritis, slow digestion, or insufficient production enzymes limit the absorption of essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. It is like watering a garden with hard, compact soil. Even if you apply water and fertilizer, the roots cannot absorb them properly. Efficient digestion is the foundation for your cells to receive what they need, and for fibroblasts to produce collagen and elastin optimally. Another mistake many people underestimate is drinking excessive liquids right before bed. Although staying hydrated is key for skin health, drinking too much water at night can interrupt deep sleep, which is when the skin truly regenerates. Every time you wake up to urinate, you disrupt deep sleep cycles, and the cells lose opportunities to repair damage, produce collagen and elastin, and eliminate toxins accumulated during the day. Hydration should be distributed evenly throughout the day so that your skin receives water and nutrients when it needs them most without interfering. Lack of regular physical activity is also a silent sabotage. Movement not only strengthens muscles and bones, but improves blood circulation, ensuring that nutrients reach every skin cell. Without adequate blood flow, even the best supplements are not distributed efficiently, and fibroblasts do not receive the materials they need to repair the dermis and subcutaneous tissue. Walking, swimming, strength exercises, or even daily stretching all contribute to optimal oxygen and nutrient delivery to the skin. Relying too much on ultra-processed foods is another silent enemy. Fast food, industrialized snacks, and products with excessive sugars and trans fats provide empty calories and generate systemic inflammation. This inflammation accelerates the degradation of collagen and elastin, even if you take supplements. In addition, ultra-processed foods hinder the absorption of essential nutrients for the skin, such as antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Eating fresh foods rich in quality protein and antioxidants not only nourishes the skin, but also protects the foundations of collagen and elastin that sustain firmness and elasticity. Exposure to pollution without protection is another factor that accelerates skin aging. Dust, smoke, industrial particles, and gases generate free radicals, unstable molecules that directly damage collagen and elastin fibers. Even if you follow a routine of supplements and healthy habits, the effect of these environmental aggressors can neutralize part of the internal in your diet, and properly cleansing the skin helps reduce this damage, but prevention is also key. Protecting the skin from the sun and pollution every day makes a big difference. Sleeping with makeup is another habit that limits regeneration. Many believe it is not so serious, but creams, foundations, and powders block pores and make it harder for the skin to breathe at night. This interferes with the natural elimination of toxins and the absorption of nutrients, slowing the repair of the dermis and subcutaneous tissue. A deep cleansing before bed is essential for fibroblasts to work without obstacles. Related to this, not performing proper skin cleansing is also a frequent mistake. Dirt, excess sebum, and residues from pollution create a barrier that hinders the penetration of nutrients and antioxidants, as well as the elimination of toxins accumulated during the day. Cleaning, gently exfoliating, and preparing the skin correctly allows everything you apply, both internal and external, to have a real and deep effect. Ignoring the importance of blue light is another silent sabotage. Mobile phones, tablets, and computer screens emit blue light that blocks melatonin production, alters deep sleep, and reduces the skin's ability to regenerate. Even if you take collagen and vitamin C, if your sleep cycle is disrupted by blue light, collagen and elastin production is affected. Avoiding electronic devices at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed is a simple but tremendously effective adjustment. Not varying your diet with complete proteins is a mistake that goes unnoticed. Essential amino acids such as glycine, proline, and lysine are the building blocks of collagen. If your diet lacks these nutrients, fibroblasts do not have the raw materials to rebuild the skin, and collagen supplementation loses effectiveness. Incorporating eggs, fish, lean meats, legumes, and dairy helps cover this fundamental requirement. Finally, not adapting habits to age limits long-term results. Over the years, nutrient absorption, collagen production, and cellular regeneration